The Europa League is over. Now it is time for the Conference League final. And this final is between Chelsea and Real Betis. Chelsea and Real Betis. So, despite the fact that Chelsea didn't do well in the Premier League, even though they have qualified for the Champions League, when you go to the Europe, or when you go to Europe in terms of the Conference League, Chelsea have been dominant. Chelsea have been dominant. Now, there are so many reasons why Chelsea is the favorite to win this Conference League final against Real Betis. And I'm going to give you a few reasons why Chelsea is going to bring the trophy back home to England. If this is your first time watching us, this is the Sports Vibe. Sports Vibe. We vibe about sports. We are at liberty. We feel free to say whatever we have to say about the football world. Yes. So give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Let's move on. So let us look at some of the statistics of Chelsea in terms of Conference League. So when this Conference League began, 2023-2024, Chelsea is the only club who has won all the 6 league phase matches. Yes, that is Chelsea. This is a form of consistency and quality. And I know somebody will argue that, oh, Chelsea, what kind of consistency do they have? When they lose today, they win tomorrow, they draw tomorrow. There's no quality. Yes, that is when it comes to the Premier League. But in terms of the European trophy, which is the Conference League, Chelsea have been very powerful and instrumental. Another example or another reason why Chelsea is the favorite to win this Champions final is because they have scored 38 goals in this competition. Chelsea have managed to score 38 goals in this competition. And they have set a record for a single season. A club was able to score 38 goals in the Conference League. Chelsea is going to bring the cup back home. Now, these 38 goals, McGill has 6 goals. Notwithstanding, amongst these 38 goals, Chelsea have about 16 different players who have contributed to these 38 goals. What it means is that Chelsea gets some 16 players where all of them score. So it's like we are not relying on one striker, neither one attacker, one midfielder, or even a defender. But 16 different players scoring, which sum up to these 38 goals, should tell you that Real Betis should be very careful. Real Betis should be very careful when it comes to their defense, because we will score them not more than 3 goals in the final. Mark my words. Don't forget also that Chelsea were able to thrash FC Noah. You see, when if you remember Noah built an ark for God. But this time around, when it comes to football, God does not support football. So Chelsea beat Noah 8-0, another record in terms of this 2024-2025 season of the European Conference League. Blue is the color. Football is the game. We roll together and winning is our aim. So cheer us on. Don't be agitated. And that is the best club. When it comes to possession, Chelsea has about 62.5% possession per game. Chelsea have about 62.5% possession per game when it comes to the European Conference League. So, ideally, Real Betis should be firmly. They should even succumb to the pressure and say that, no, Chelsea, I believe the kind of powers you are carrying, we cannot withstand. So, take the league. But because it is not going to happen, we have to go and play the match and show them what we are capable of. In consideration, head-to-head, Real Betis against Chelsea, they have met about 4 times. Chelsea won 3 of them. Chelsea won 3 of their last 4 or their 4 competition. The encounters. Real Betis, why not give up? Why not give up? Because the kind of statistics I'm giving you, the records, the figures, you should be able to say that we cannot Chelsea. However, Chelsea shouldn't be too complacent. Chelsea shouldn't be too comfortable. It shouldn't eat into their head and say that we have had this kind of statistics during, before, during, and where we are now. So therefore, they will relax. If Chelsea relax, they will be found wanting, because there is a record that Chelsea must break. And the record is that in the last 9 matches between the Spanish sides and the English clubs, the Spanish teams were able to beat the English teams 9 times. So yes, the Spanish sides, they have won their last 9 European finals against the English clubs. The English clubs are not doing well at all. And this is the time for Chelsea to redeem the English clubs. This is the time of Chelsea to counter it. Having won 9 matches against all English clubs in the European trophy or European finals, Chelsea must do something. Chelsea must do something. And don't forget, Anthony has been one of the best players so far since he moved to Real Betis. Anthony scoring, Anthony assisting. He's been very instrumental and involved in their goal scoring. Isco is one of the players who have won the Champions League 4 times. So we have some experienced players in the team, which Chelsea shouldn't take for granted. If they should, they will be disgraced by Real Betis. Because Tottenham Hotspur won the Europa League. Chelsea should win the Conference League. Yes, Chelsea should win the Conference League so that 2 English clubs can boast of 2 European trophies. There is another threat that Chelsea should be careful of, especially Enzo Maresca, because Enzo Maresca and Manuel Pellegrini have something in common. They are familiar with each other in the days of West Ham and in the days of Malaga. So when it comes to tactical problems, tactical threats, then it means Enzo Maresca must be very careful. Enzo Maresca, you have a way of destroying the tempo of the game. This is not the time to do the trial and error. This is the time to be focused. This is the time to do a proper selection. This is the time to encourage the guys that it is time to bring a European trophy home. So therefore, Manuel Pellegrini shouldn't be closer to Chelsea, because Chelsea is a bigger club and we cannot afford to lose this final to the Real Betis. Other than that, our enemies have got us. And one of our enemies, it is Manchester United. Manchester United have lost their UEFA League to Tottenham. And for me, example, I have trolled them. Kwata. And to say, I'm ready now, omuko yuko lusua. And ubetri jejereje. I will go to a different club and support. But that's just by the way. So, these are some of the criteria, or these are some of the figures and statistics that shows that Chelsea is the favorite to win the UEFA Conference League. Don't be jealous if you're a Liverpool fan. Don't be jealous if you're an Arsenal fan. Don't be jealous if you're a United fan. Don't be jealous if you are a City fan, because we are going to Europe to bring trophy so that Chelsea and Tottenham can take care of you in Europe. Yes, so this is the Sports Vibe. My name is Wizzy Wizzy, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Let us be together, one family, even though we support 2 or separate clubs. See you in the next video. Bye.